everyone, my name's Trev. I am the creator and singer of the Los Angeles-based alternative indie pop project called Biotin Babies. Why I say creator and why it's a project is because Biotin Babies isn't a band. It is something that I started with a dear old friend of mine that I grew up with named Ryan Rabin. He has a band called Group Love. He's the producer drummer. Ryan just brought his touch. He started by asking me, he's like, so what ideas do you have, man? So I played him a couple ideas. He took one. He's like, hey, can you just play that in the middle of the room? And he set up a microphone, and I started this idea, and he took my idea. He's just sing the melody, sing whatever you're vibing on, And I play something out loud in the middle of the room, and he puts into his keyboard and starts this riff, which is actually the vocal acoustic sample riff in the beginning of what would be the first single of Biotin Babies, called Eventually. Eventually is a song about pretty much my ex and I. We were just not in a very good relationship. It's so funny because we were still together at the time where I wrote the song. Maybe it was a subconscious thing, but I knew that it wasn't going anywhere, and I knew that we weren't happy. And I knew that one day she would come back to me eventually. Even though what's so crazy about the song is that it's such a feel-good sound to it. I mean, the way it's produced, the way Ryan kind of made it sound is like, it sounds like a happy song, but if you really listen to lyrics, it's a really depressing song. It was me kind of subconsciously screaming out exactly what I was feeling at the time. The more that you just create with people that you love, I feel the more people connect to it. So the next person I called was my cousin Jake Hayes. He has a band called Modern Strangers. He's a crazy alien talent. He produces, engineers, mixes, plays every instrument, writes. I've just been a big fan of him. And I said, Jake, my concept of Biotin Babies is not Ryan Rabin and I. It's me working with people that I grew up with and that I want to create with, and you're one of those people. And Jake was like, say no more, man. I want to hear some ideas. I'm in, let's do it. I sat down and I started playing some ideas, and one was the beginning of the second single that we're coming out with on the 21st of April, called Not Enough. And just he started bringing his little flavor, his little vibe into it.
Keep on feeling me there, keep on feeling me there. It's not enough.
And the track just was building like pretty much off the bat. We had this kind of crazy, like we wanted like a Bee Gees meets Lionel Richie's All Night, meets Genesis, Phil Collins kind of thing. And just the song came out just as we were feeling. It just came very naturally. Not Enough, a single man's game. But it's a song that basically I would describe as being a single guy, seeing a girl that you're just like, whoa. And even if you get a little taste, it's not enough. So the third release is with an old dear friend of mine that I grew up with named Chase Duddy. Him and his sister Paige have an indie band called Xylo. I really thought it would be a great mix for us to get together and work. And also through Ryan Rabin, I met Andrew Wesson, who plays guitar for Group Love.
Brother Drew!
And so Andrew came to the session, and Chase and Andrew and I created a song called First in Line, which is going to be the third release. Third release, First in Line, is about when you're a kid, and I think we've all gone through this, having friends of the opposite sex, and they don't exactly look at you the way you would hope them to look at you. You're secretly in love with them, and they're dating a bunch of douchebags, and then, you're like, me next, and then no, you're not next, and they just keep skipping over you. And I wrote the song with Chase and Andrew, and I thought, that's a pretty cool concept that everyone can relate to, is wanting to be first in line. Just keep skipping you, but you want to be first in line. You want her to know you care. You want her to know how you feel. And what's so cool too is that the sound of First in Line is dark, but it is very much a feel-good, close to a love song as we get on the record so far. So I didn't want this project to be like, hey, this is a solo project, this is my thing. I'm the face of it. I have a 6-year-old brother named Bodhi, who is a very good-looking little boy. Bodhi was just lying on the piano, and he looked just happy. I mean, my brother, he has autism, and it's something that people are obviously getting more aware of, and it's definitely a topic that we're very sensitive about, and we love him, and he's an amazing, bright, incredibly awesome kid. And he was just lying on the piano and just looking like a rock star. And Scott took this shot of him, and that was the cover of Eventually. And it just was so cool. So after that, we're like, Bodie's the face of the band. He's the guy that's gonna be on the cover. Like, never mind, you're the baby in the pool. Bodie, man, he's the guy. We got a great shot of Bodie at the chalkboard. I just put Biotin Babies on it, which then eventually, no pun intended, Jake, my cousin, who obviously I worked with on Not Enough, he created the Biotin Babies logo. So we kind of put this really cool kind of chalk-like look on it. But Bodie, once again, at the chalkboard, the face, looking just studly as can be. And he's really become the face of it, you know? I'm the singer, but Bodie's the face. Biotin Babies. It's going to have a different vibe to it. It's not gonna be a consistent thing. It really keeps it interesting, and I'm just really excited for all you guys to join the hang, shall I say. And I can't wait for you guys to hear more. Can't wait for the next single, Not Enough, coming out on the 21st of April, 2017. And I can't wait to bring this out on the road and play shows and meet you guys. And thank you for your support. Thank you, Spotify. Thank you, the fans. Love you guys. And please follow Biotin Babies at Biotin Babies on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all the groovy spots. Much love, guys.